Hey, 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 hey. What's going on, everybody? This is day 3, our last day of the challenge, our LLC and nonprofit formation challenge. Come on in. It's all about the money tonight. I'm going to look for my broadcast and share it to a couple of groups and pages. So come on in to the broadcast. There it is. Let me share it to a group. Say hello when you come in. Say hello, you come in. This is day 3. We've been having a good time, y'all. Come on in and share the broadcast. Say hello when you come in also. Let me share one more page and then we're going to get Instagram in the room. Okay. Hey, Alicia Strange. She says, hello, Queen. How you doing? She says, hello, Queen. Good evening. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's all about the money tonight, y'all. I'm going to give it to y'all. All right. I want to share it to one more page, but it's not letting me. So let me see if I can go to another one. All right. We're going to get started here in a second. Say hello when you come in. Hi, Deborah. Diane Sullivan Burrows. She says, hello. Well, welcome back. Welcome back, Deborah. Alicia says, I'm so blessed. Thank you. How are you? I'm doing well. I'm blessed. This is day 3, last day of our challenge. And so I'm glad we made it through. And I want to see who all can check off all the boxes when we get done. Okay, there's the broadcast on that page. Let me see if I can share it. Oh, well, let me share it to another page. Okay, well, I'll have to do that later. I'm going to get Instagram in the room. Hey, my trauma, my transformation, Bryson. She says, hello, boss. How are you? I'm fine, Queen. Thank you for coming in. She a boss too. Let me see. Let me try one more thing. And then I'm just going to head over to Instagram and get them in. But I want to try to share it to this other page, but it won't let me. It won't give me the option. How's everybody doing? I am doing well. I am glad that we're down to the wire with this challenge, because that means that you're closer to getting to the bag, getting yourself in alignment to receive this money. Let's go ahead and launch Instagram, checking connections, and you are live. What's going on, Instagram? Hey, 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 hey. And we're live streaming also on Facebook and YouTube. Y'all come on in, share the broadcast. It's about the money tonight. It's about the money tonight. And this is what y'all been waiting on. Hi, Carol Jean-Pierre. She says, blessings. Well, thank you. Blessings back to you, Queen. Glad you're here. Welcome, 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 everybody. My name is Martine Corte, and we'll get started here. Thank you for sharing the broadcast. I appreciate you. And tag some people, y'all. Tag some people. Tag some boss besties. Those that have been in your ear talk about, man, I wish I could find some money for my small business. I need some grants. I need to find some money. I need funding. I need money, money, money. Share it to them people that have been in your ear all this time. This is the broadcast that they want to be listening to. Okay. All right. Deborah Diane Sullivan Burrows says, I'm good. How about you? I am doing well. Thank y'all tagging. Thank y'all for tagging other people in the broadcast. Let's get all the bosses in the room tonight. Let's get all the bosses in the room so we can count this money. So we can count this money. All right. All right, let me go ahead and get started, because I got to get through a lot of information and I want to get done, oh my God, in 35 minutes, 10 o'clock. Can I do it? Because y'all know I can talk. But I want to give y'all as much information as I can. Oh, make sure. Hi, Koo. Oh, you tagged Koo. Thank you, my trauma, my transformation. Hi, Sammy. Sammy's in the room. She says, hello, Queen. How are you, boss? Did y'all enjoy today in Omaha, Nebraska? It was beautiful weather. I was out there zipping around for a couple hours. It's beautiful out there. All right, let me go ahead and get started. My name is Martine Corte. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a business owner. I'm a live streamer. I'm a side hustler. And my brand is Advanced Tax Solutions. I am a 20 plus year tax professional out here helping small business owners file their business taxes. We're also reconstructing their Schedule Cs if they need that done as well. Alicia says gardening. What about gardening? You were out there gardening this beautiful weather. This was the perfect weather for that. Good for you. All right. So I also am a 10 plus year, 11 plus year landlord. So I'm in real estate. I also own a drug testing center. I'm also a best-selling author. My book is Journey to Greatness, and I'm working on another personal project as well. So y'all be looking for another book coming out from me. All right. So I'm also, along with my husband, we are a retailer. We own S&M African Boutique. And then I also own, which is a spinoff from that, S&M Tours, where we take groups of people to Ghana, West Africa. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I work with small business owners, entrepreneurs. I work with leaders, nonprofit leaders, network marketers, artists to help them reach more clients in their business with the assistance of live streaming. What we're doing right here, right now. This is the technique that I love and that works for me. And I encourage all of you out there, bosses, to live stream as well for your business to help them get to the bag. Okay, we about getting to the bag. We about getting to this money. Tonight is the money night. This is the money night. Please, please, please have your pens and notebooks handy. You need to be writing down all this stuff. Also, make sure that you request to join my free Facebook group called Live Streaming for Small Business Owners. That's where I push a lot of grants. We're going to be talking about some tonight. I push those over to the group. So a lot of them come across my table. And so the fastest way for me to get this out to the masses is to share it into the group. So you want to make sure you get over there. Facebook, send me a message and Messenger. Say, hey, Martine, can I get the link to the group? Instagram. How y'all doing? Hit me up in the DM, okay? And let me know. Say, hey, Martine, I want to be in that group to get those grants. All right. So welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is day 3 of the LLC Nonprofit Formation Challenge. All right. I've been saying it so much, I almost forgot. LLC Nonprofit Formation Challenge, where we're helping this whole strategy and of the challenge is to help small business owners move to the next level. There's too many of you out there that are operating your business, but you're not registered with the Secretary of State. You don't have maybe you don't have an EIN. Maybe you don't have your bank account for your business. You don't know how to leverage other people's money to make money in your business, to use other people's money. You don't know DUNS number. You don't have that. And so we're going to be talking about that. So this challenge is to get y'all to the next level so that you can be fundable, so that you can be in alignment to receive money from organizations, from SBA, from grants, anyone that wants to give you money based upon your setup for your business. You've got to be registered with Secretary of State. A lot of them check for that. You got to have an EIN. A lot of them check to see if you're in the DUNS registry. How many people know about that? We're going to talk about that. That's the first thing I'm going to talk about tonight. So tonight is about getting your DUNS number, building business credit, and then we're going to talk about end it with grants. Okay, share the broadcast out. So all the best boss besties can hear this information. Yesterday, we talked about getting a virtual address, how important it is to have that so we can protect our personal life from other people, the public. We talked about getting a business bank account, separating our business activities and transactions from our personal transactions. We're not commingling anymore. We're going to stop that. Y'all going to run out there and y'all going to go get y'all business bank accounts set up. Remember, you got to take your articles of organization if you are a for-profit business, or articles of incorporation if you're a nonprofit. You have to take that to your articles to the bank in order to request to set up a business bank account. Got it? Get it? Good. Carol Jean Pierre, I love to say her name because that's French, like Martine. She says, time to build business credit. That's right, sis. It's time, y'all. This is 2022. It's time. And I'm going to give y'all the lowdown on how to get started, okay? We also talked about yesterday setting up social media pages, where that is a must. If you're not on social media as a business or nonprofit, people are going to assume that you're not even in business. You don't even have an organization, because that's the first place they go to check you out. If you're not there, you're like nowhere to them. Seriously. You have your websites, but people aren't running to your websites to check you out. The first thing they want to do on their phone is, what's your Facebook page? What's your Instagram page? That's the first thing they ask. So you got to be there. So that's what that talk was last night about. And then we talked about your websites and getting your domains, securing your name by purchasing your domain. So if you don't know what that is, go back. I'm not going to take the time out tonight to do that. Go back and watch the replay, because that's what they are for you to go back and watch the videos on your own time. Day one, we talked about deciding on the business idea. Some of you may not know what you want to do. We talked about building on your skill sets, something that you're passionate about. Then we talked about naming your business, making sure it's unique, but not too crazy where people can't find you. It's spelled crazy and I just can't find you. And also getting your LLC. We talked about your articles and what needs to be set up, and then your EIN. All that's done together. As Advanced Tax Solutions, we offer that service. LLC registrations and EIN registrations, we offer that. So if you are ready to get your business registered with the Secretary of State, contact us and we will help you. We will create your articles of incorporation or articles of organization. Okay, and then we'll grab your EIN as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, I got a lot to cover. Everybody ready? Ready, set, go. All right. Number one, we're talking about DUNS number. Right up out the gate, DUNS number. What is a DUNS number? Who knows what a DUNS number is? Let me know in the chat. Y'all put something out in the chat. And hi, Cynthia. And let me know if you know what a DUNS number is. Okay. DUNS number, DUNS. DUNS number. Carol says, me. Anybody on Instagram knows a DUNS number? Who has a DUNS number? Put your hand up. Give me a hand emoji or say me. Who knows or who has one? Alicia, do you have one? Do you know what it is? Okay. So what a DUNS number is, so since nobody put it in the chat, it is Data Universal Numbering System. It's a number that is unique to your business. It's like your Social Security number. Like my Social Security number, I'm the only one that has that number. It is unique to me. So that's what a DUNS number is, but for your business. So it's just like your social on the personal side, Social Security number, but it's for your business. It's like your business's Social Security number. Cynthia says, hey, lady, I have to start from the beginning. Yes, ma'am. The replays are out there lined up. So just go back starting on Monday. Monday was the kind of like the intro, and then we started on Tuesday. So yes, please go back and watch all the information. There is like a formation, LLC formation from A to Z. This is everything that you need to get set up properly so that you can get in alignment to receive money and funding. Okay. All right. So back to our DUNS number. DUNS stands for, Alicia says, no, but don't have. Okay. So you don't have one. Okay. No problem. No worries. We're going to get you one. The DUNS stands for Dun and Bradstreet. Who's ever heard of that? Dun and Bradstreet. That is like the credit reporting company for your business. Now, on the personal side, there's 3 credit reporting. We call them credit bureaus, credit reporting agencies or companies. Who knows what those are? I'm sure somebody does out there, because we're more familiar with the personal side than the business side. There's 3 of them. I used to work in credit for a credit card company. I worked in customer service. I worked in credit department, our authorizations department, and then I moved on to the bankruptcy department. So I got very familiar with how credit works, and I actually enjoyed it, learning about credit, how to build personal credit. So now we're talking about building business credit, because as business owners, do you know that you can leverage your business credit by using your EIN? You can get credit using your EIN or your DUNS number. No one's put anything down there. Okay. All right. Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. That's the 3 credit reporting agencies on the personal side. So just like those 3 credit reporting agencies, on the business side is called Dun and Bradstreet. For short, we say DUNS. Okay? DUNS. Let me put this in the chat. DUNS. And then DUNS number. Okay. Instagram. There you go. I don't know if I can post from here. I'm going to try. DUNS. Let me know if this appears. If I can't see it. Oh, no, it might not work. Okay. So I'm using StreamYard, by the way. Oh, there you go. All right. Yes, DUNS number. So Dun and Bradstreet is a unique number, that identifier that is assigned to your business, so that when you are applying for credit, business credit, you can give them your DUNS number or your EIN number. Most of the time it's your EIN number, but just know that the lender may ask for your DUNS number. Okay, DUNS numbers are often referenced by lenders and potential business partners to help predict the reality. And I'm reading from some notes I took, the reliability and or financial stability of a company. So a lender can go in and read your credit report, your business credit report, to find out if you're credit worthy, just like on the personal side. Okay, it's no different, except for you can build business credit faster than personal credit. So that is the golden ticket. Carol says, my scores are good, but have no business credit established. All right. That's the case for a lot of people out there, a lot of small business owners, because they don't even know that that's an option. No one told me about business credit. I just started researching and reading like I always do. I like to learn more information. I told y'all that I'm always in rooms and stuff. And so I found out about it. I didn't know that starting off as a business owner years ago. I didn't know anything about business credit. I didn't even know it existed. Didn't know it was an option for me. So I'm here to tell y'all it is an option. So if you need to buy supplies and things like that, and I'm going to give y'all 3 trade lines that y'all can go and apply for and get it tonight, okay? To buy things for your business right away. Okay, so don't worry, Carol. That's the case for a lot of people. Also, DUNS number identifies a company's Dun & Bradstreet business credit file. So that is your credit report for your business. It's housed with Dun & Bradstreet. That's where it sits. And that's where other lenders are going to go to look for your business and size you up, see if you're credit worthy. Have you been paying your bills on time? Just like the credit side or the personal side. Okay, it's no different. Number 3, potential partners and lenders can request a business credit report about your business using your DUNS number. So once they get your DUNS number, or if you provide it to them, then they can go and pull a credit report. Just like if you're going to buy a car, they're going to pull your credit report. They probably pull 5 of them, 10 of them, because they're trying to get you approved, right? Ruining your credit, because you know credit inquiries brings down your score a few points, and it stays on your credit report, your personal credit report, for 2 years. That's why I hate trying to go get something approved using my social security number, because the inquiries stay on there for 2 years, and I just hate to see that on there because I know it affects my credit score. All right. But anyway, establishing business credit is very, very important, because it's like the lifeline of a business. Money is the lifeline to any business. If we don't have money, we can't grow our businesses. So we need to be able to leverage other people's money to help us out. And so we don't have to dig in our savings accounts or wherever to look for money to grow our business, buy the things that we need for our business. So establishing credibility with the lenders is important. And help expedite applications for loans and contracts. So if you have good business credit, you can get approved like a lot faster than on the personal side. It's a lot easier, like I said, to build business credit. That's why I want y'all to know about business credit. Okay, because you're running businesses, we should be leveraging other people's money. Like I say that all the time, to build our businesses using other people's money. It only makes sense, right? Also, do business if you want to do business with the government. The DUNS number used to be the way to go. They just changed this a couple of months ago. I'm not sure who's all out there that keeps on top of this DUNS number and doing business with the government. You might be in business and you want to do business. You want to land a government contract. That's the big talk now. Okay. Yes, thank you, Devonis. She says sales numbers. She just took the words right out of my mouth. I was getting ready to say. So if you want to do business with the government, they now have their own unique identifier system where they will give your business a unique number. So they used to use Dun and Bradstreet. They would go in and get the number from them. But now, just a few months ago, they've changed that. So this is only if you're doing business with the government. So there, through the SAMS.gov account registration, you can get your a unique identifier number, like a DUNS number, but you're getting it directly from SAMS.gov in order to do business with the government. Okay, I'm not going to go down that whole training on how to set up your SAMS account. You can go there and look around to see if you can set it up yourself. A lot of y'all pretty savvy out there. SAMS.gov. SAM, SAM.gov. Let me type that in there. I won't do a training on it, but you can go out there and learn more. I just don't have the time. SAM.gov, if you want to do business with the government. Okay, there we go. SAM.gov. Go and register for an account. No, like I said, the DUNS number used to be the way to go. You'd have to get your DUNS number, but now, if you're doing business with the government, you want to land those government contracts, those big government contracts that last for years. They are doing their own unique identifier for your business directly through SAM.gov. Carol Jean-Pierre says, I have that SAMS and Cage number. Very good. She has been doing her homework. So yes, with the SAMS.gov account, there's other numbers that you're going to get, and I suggest writing them all down, like she mentioned the Cage number. Again, I'm not going down that rabbit hole to talk about that, but that's one of the things that is required if you want to do business with the government. Nichelle, the Queen, Pegasus says, Martine Corte, what is the website to go to for your LLC license? So are you asking me if you want to register your business with the Secretary of State on your own, or do you want us to do it for you? Let me know. It's a Nebraska what is it? If you Google state of Nebraska, you'll find the agency that does that. But you got to prepare your articles by the statutes of the state that you live in. So for Nebraska, you have to follow Nebraska statutes in order to create your articles. But we do that for you. So if you need help, just let us know. Okay. All right. So again, DUNS number is very important. You need to have that for your business. And if you want to do business with the government, you don't need your DUNS number for that. They'll give you your own unique number. So you'll have the DUNS number, and then you'll have the SAM.gov number. So two different numbers. One will be used for business or government contracts. Okay. All right. So making sure that other businesses get complete, accurate story about your business. You want to be able to pull your business credit report. You can do that through Dun and Bradstreet. Just like we can request a free credit bureau once a year from one of the three credit bureaus, or if not all of them. On the personal side, you can also request your business credit report on the business side through Dun and Bradstreet. Okay, that makes sense, everybody, so far? Everybody keeping up, taking notes? Okay, good. Again, we're trying to get ourselves in position to leverage other people's money, but you got to know about business credit. You got to know how to establish it, what are the ins and outs, and how to go ahead and start applying for accounts, which I'm gonna get to in just a minute. Okay, thank you, Alicia. Oh, is that what she's talking about? My Calendly link to set up an appointment? Yes, calendly.com/advanced tax to set up an appointment. Business credit. Oh, I want to share some statistics too. Before I move on to business credit, back to Dun & Bradstreet, you can monitor your business credit report. How many of you out there monitor your personal credit? And if you do, what company do you use to monitor your personal credit? I use Experian Credit Monitoring Service. Remember, Experian is one of the credit reporting agencies, right? On the personal side, they have a product called Experian Credit Monitoring Service. So anytime that my credit report fluctuates either up or down, I get a notification via email. Carol Jean-Pierre says Experian. Okay, that's the same one I use. Alicia says Credit Karma and Experian. So she has two of them. Credit Karma is very, very popular. A lot of people like Credit Karma. It doesn't matter what you use, but have something in place to monitor your credit. Okay, you need to know what's happening to your credit because there's a lot of fraud out there too. A lot of people's identity is getting stolen. And if you have a credit monitoring service and it alerts you about something, somebody inquiring, and you don't know about you're alerted and you go and look and you don't know who that is, that could be an example of someone maybe has stolen your identity. Okay, I've heard a couple of cases where that has happened to some people close to me, where their identity was stolen by a roommate. Okay, so it does happen. So be very, very careful. Monitor. Stay on top of your credit reports. Stay on top. You need to know what your credit report looks like. Okay. Nichelle says Credit Sesame and Experian. Yes, Credit Sesame is another one, very popular one. Experian seems to be like the top runner. I love Experian. It gives you everything. It even teaches you how to kind of get to the next score level by doing a couple of things. So it gives you strategies on how to improve your credit score. So same thing with Dun & Bradstreet for the business side. They have a credit monitoring program called Credit Signal. So once you obtain your DUNS number, Dun & Bradstreet for business credit, for business credit monitoring, you're going to get this Credit Signal, and it is free. Okay. Now, a good score, before I move on, because I got a lot of material to cover. The score is called Paydex score. Write this down. Paydex score. You want to have a Paydex score of 80. It's like having a personal credit score of 770, which is really good, right? So the scoring is from 1 to 100 on the business side with Dun & Bradstreet, DUNS. We call it DMB sometimes too, Dun & Brads. You want to have an 80. Anything higher than that, you have perfect score. You're in the 800 club. Okay. Anybody out there in the 800 club? Let me know. Let me see who we rocking with. Some real bosses out here. Got the 800 club on the personal side. Kudos to y'all if y'all do. All right. So remember, when you're going to set up your Dun & Bradstreet, and it might already be set up, because a lot of times, let me just share this, when you register your business with the Secretary of State, it automatically creates a Dun & Bradstreet report for your business. For some reason, it seems like the two talk and it's already done. So when you go and look to inquire to see if you, and where's that website? If you have a score or not, or even if your business is listed yet with Dun & Bradstreet, go to dnb.com. I almost forgot to give y'all the website, dnb.com, dnb.com, dunandbrad.com. Okay, dnb.com. You can go there tonight, tomorrow, wherever. See if your business is there. All right, Instagram, dnb.com. Go and check it out. If your business is there, check your score. Just see what kind of score you have. Remember, you want to stay on top of your score because we want to improve it. We want to be able to be fundable. If we walk into the bank and say, hey, I need $50,000 business loan, they're going to pull your Dun & Bradstreet report, business or credit report. And we want to be an 80 or better. Okay. So just go to dnb.com. If you don't find your business in that listing, then it might be a couple of reasons. It may be because you're not registered with Secretary of State. And if you're not, let's get there, because that's what this whole challenge is for, is to get you to the next level so you can be approved for things. Okay. You got to be in these streets out here. Okay. As a business. Another reason could be that it just didn't get established. If you do have your business registered with the Secretary of State and you're still not in the DMB registry, Dun & Bradstreet registry, then you can request one and get it within 30 days. Okay. If you need help with that, we can help you. Just contact Advanced Tax Solutions. We can help you with almost everything. Okay. As it pertains to building your business and setting your business up correctly. Okay. So that's what that website, almost forgot to tell y'all that. All right. So now let's get into business credit. Business credit. Business credit allows companies to borrow money that can be used to purchase the things that you need in your business. So now we got our DUNS number. Our business is registered with the Secretary of State. We're all set. We're ready to go, because when we start filling out these applications for business credit with these vendors, Carol says, yay, we have to give them our EIN number or our DUNS number. So I strategically put all these things in place. Remember, I'm going to email y'all, which I ran out of time. I was trying to do it before today's broadcast, but I'm going to email y'all a checklist so you can check off all the things that you need to have a complete setup from A to Z. Okay, so they're in a position as according to how you need to have them so that you can move on to the next level. Okay, so now let's start applying for business credit. Also, business credit is based on the trust that a payment will be made in the future. That's what credit is, right? They trust us to pay. They check us out to see if it looks like we may be, able to pay it. We don't have any late pays or bad debt or anything like that, or past due accounts we never paid off. So they're sizing us up, our business up, just like on the personal side. Okay. So we need to have access to cash and credit. And when we do, we can thrive as a business. Again, like I said earlier, that is the lifeline to a business, is be able to have access to money. One of the statistics that I want to mention is through SBA. These are their statistics because they work with a lot of small business owners. And they're also a micro lender as well, which I'll talk about when we get into grants. So one of the first stats, I want to share 3 stats with you all. Okay. I want to share 3 stats with you all. My trauma, Camille, I guess she's speaking to my trauma. The first stat that I looked up for SBA, they said 27% of businesses surveyed by SBA in SBA claimed that they were not able to receive funding that they needed. And that is so true. And you all are probably among those statistics. It's hard to receive money when we're not set up properly. People get denied. Small businesses get denied all the time. because there's something not set up properly. And that's the whole purpose of doing this LLC formation challenge, was to make sure that we've got everything set up, all the boxes checked off. Because when it comes to applying for business credit and grants and things, if you have one box unchecked, they will deny you. Deny, deny, deny. And we don't want you to get denied out there. We want you to set up your business and structure it properly. Does that make sense, everybody? All right. The second statistic that I want to share with you from SBA, they said 46% of all small businesses use personal credit cards to fund their business, which means that you're failing to separate your personal from your business. And I talked about this yesterday, right? We're no longer commingling our personal transactions with our business transactions. It's so easy to go out and open a business bank account. And also it makes my life easier as a tax preparer when you have it separated out. I can't prepare a profit and loss schedule, which is what you'll need as a small business owner to do your taxes. You'll need a profit and loss schedule created. I can't do that if you've got your business transaction, you're using your personal account to buy things for your business. It doesn't work like that. It's too difficult to cipher through and sift through all of that. Have it separated out. Don't do that to your tax preparer. Whoever your bookkeeper is, maybe it's you. Are you the bookkeeper in your business? A lot of times you're wearing multiple hats. When you're a small business, you're a one-woman or one-man show. So you've got to do the bookkeeping. You got to be the buyer. You got to be the customer service person. You got to, be all these different people. You got to be the cleanup crew, everything, right? So same thing with the bookkeeping. You got to do it, but you've got to make sure that it's going to be an easy task. Separate it out just by opening up a business bank account. All right. It's the honest God truth. We're everything. All right. The third statistic that I want to share with you from SBA, according to the NSBA Small Business Access to Capital study that they did, 20% of small business loans are denied due to lack of business credit. So if you're trying to leverage your EIN to get approved for an account with one of these vendors out here, right? And you don't have any business credit built, you will probably get denied. Some of y'all are probably trying to go out and apply for business credit cards. If there's no business credit established in the first place, you'll get denied every time. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't get approved, because they'll say, well, hey, you could give us your social security number and we could approve you like that, assuming you have good personal credit. Remember, we are trying to keep our personal separate from our business. You can build business credit using your EIN only. It works, but there's a strategy, there's steps, there's foundational steps that you have to follow. And that's what I'm going to talk about tonight. All right. Okay, so those are the three stats. Any questions? Drop them. I can answer them right now on the live. All right, we're talking money tonight. This is the money night. We ain't got to go out to the casino. We're going to roll some dice right here on the live. Get this money. Let's get to the bag, people. We got to be smart. So you need to be listening to people that talk about building business credit, talk about how to get the lenders. And so let me move on, because I could go on and on and on. Hey, one number Jazzy on Instagram. What's going on, niece? Mwah. She says, hey girl, hey. All right. So again, this is the LLC/nonprofit formation challenge. We're trying to get y'all to the next level. We're trying to get you side hustlers, my beloved side hustlers, to the next level. I need y'all to register your brands. If you're an artist, Arthur, I don't care what you do, sell t-shirts, tennis shoes, you got a food truck, you're a caterer, I don't care, nail tech, whatever you are, trucker. Did I hit all of them? Most of them. Get your businesses registered with Secretary of State. There's so much money that's getting ready to come. There's some already out here that you may not know about. I'm gonna go over them tonight. It's 10 o'clock. Let me try to get through this by 10:15. Let me see if I can do it. Can I do it? Because y'all know I can talk. All right. Why is business credit important? It's crazy. I got so much information, but I'm running out of time. All right. We might have to do a part 2 or something. You can obtain business financing quicker and easier by building business credit. Okay. You just got to register your businesses so that you can give them your EIN. All right. Having good business credit is helpful when you're applying for business loans to quickly solve cash flow problems. That's the problem that we have in our business right now. If you're a nonprofit, you're asking for money, right? If you could apply for a loan to give you more money to build your mission, then you could be that much further ahead because you're waiting on grants. The grants aren't always going to be coming. Sometimes it takes time to wait on them to get approved. Sometimes you don't get approved. So everybody, whether you're nonprofit, for profit, everybody needs money. So you got to set yourself up to be able to be fundable. Okay. You might want a building one day. You might get tired of running it out of your home. You don't want people coming to your house, right? There's a lot of crazy people out there. You can't be having people come to your house. You got to protect your family. So you might want a building. Or you might want to lease a space, but we got to be fundable. We got to be able to have money coming in so we can pay the overhead and all that stuff. We got things we got to buy in our business, right? You might need to purchase a car. You might have to travel for your nonprofit or for your business to go see clients. You got to buy a car, right? We got to be able to move out here. We need to make some money moves out here, but we can't do it if we don't have access to money. So that's what this is all about tonight. Credit, building business credit. All right. So we have a cash flow problem. So we need to fix that. We need to be fundable so that we can fix that. Yes, that part. Carol says that part. Right. Alicia says facts. It's true, y'all. I've been out here running businesses and I know, and I'm not separate from anyone else. I run into problems too, cash flow problems. Anything could happen. I'll give you an example. I'm a landlord, right? 11-year landlord. Don't you know I have a drain that goes from the basement that runs out to the street. They call that the main. It gets clogged up with branches that grow into the main. There's holes or whatever through the main pipe. I'll say pipe. That's the main pipe that runs to the street. Every so often it gets clogged with the branches, right? I have to call a plumber or someone to come out and unclog that all the way out to the street. It's costly and it could throw my finances off if I'm not set up to be able to charge for that. You know, I can use a credit card so that I don't tap into my cash flow, my ready reserves. So that's what this is all about. We've got to have credit cards. We've got to be able to have money, access to cash when things like that goes wrong. And this is my rental house where I have this problem every so often. It drives me crazy because it costs so much to call a plumber out. But anyway, anything can happen in your business. So you want to have access to money and you don't want to have to use necessarily your ready reserves. You want to be able to charge it, spreading that payment over time, right? We're just charging it. So that means we're not even coming out of pocket right away. We're paying it back later. That's what we're talking about tonight. Business credit. All right. Number 2, you can get better credit and repayment terms with suppliers using business credit. Those vendors that I'm getting ready to give you here that you can set up tonight to start getting the things you need for your business. So the terms are better. They're easier. They give you a lot of leeway when it comes to repaying things back as opposed to using your personal credit. Okay. John Pierre says, it is true that American National is best. We're talking about banks that work well with businesses. Is that what you're talking about, Ms. Carol? I'm not familiar with American National Bank as a bank that works with businesses. They may, however, I'm not saying that they're not. I use U.S. Bank for all of my businesses, and they're really good. And like I said last night, you want to make sure whatever bank that you choose to open up your business bank account, make sure that they are familiar with business accounts. Okay. Make sure they have products available like business loans, business credit cards. Make sure they have those products so that you can, apply for those things because you're going to need them in your business. They have to be familiar and they have to be able to offer that. Some credit unions don't even offer business bank accounts. Carol John Pierre says credit cards for business credit. Yes, I think I just answered that question. Okay. All right. So yes, make sure that you do your due diligence and ask that ahead of time. Say, hey, are you guys, do you open up business bank accounts, and what type of products do you have for business owners? Credit cards. Do you have credit cards, business credit cards, business lines of credits, business loans? Ask them. Do your homework. All right. Your business credit score isn't just helpful when you're working with banks and lenders. A strong business credit score can also help you get trade credit, which I'm going to talk about here in just a second, and secure better repayment terms, as we talked about with vendors. Number 3, you can protect your personal credit score. We talked about that yesterday. That's the whole reason why we're talking about business credit, because we're no longer using our Social Security number, our personal credit to leverage getting money for our business. We can do that alone with just our EIN or DUNS number. Okay. Business credit is also important in protecting your personal credit. As a rule of thumb, you should avoid using your personal credit for business expenses and purchases. Run everything through your business bank account. I don't care if you got to transfer money from your personal to your business to charge and buy things for your business using your business bank card, debit, credit card, whatever. But do that. Don't no longer commingle. We're not doing that anymore. Okay, just move the money over there. That makes sense, everybody? Again, we're trying to separate the two. We're trying to build a business relationship with banks. So we need to make sure that they can see when we're coming, they can see Advanced Tax Solutions. That's who's coming. And I need to deposit some money, or I need to withdraw some money, or I need to apply for a credit card, Advanced Tax Solutions. All right. Now I want to give y'all 3 trade lines that you can start tonight to start building business credit. We call them, they're formatted in a lot of different places. It'll say tiers, it'll refer to as tiers, but these are basically levels of how to move up from one level to the next level to the next level in terms of building business credit. Okay. Now, like I said, some people refer to as tiers. So these are net 30 accounts. Write this down. Net 30 accounts is in the tier 1, the first level of building business credit. And this is for the very, very beginner. If you do not have business credit at all, this works for you. This is perfect because they will approve the accounts, and you don't have to have any business credit to get approved. It's wonderful. So Quill, Q-U-I-L. Let me see if I can put it in the comments. Q-U-I-L-L. Go to .com, quill.com, quill.com, Q-U-I-L-L. There's more. I'm going to give you 3 tonight. Okay. I'm going to give you 3 tonight. Go out there. You have to have your EIN. That's why we've been building this challenge. Because by this point, we already have our EIN, right? So Quill, the second one is Uline. And then I'm going to explain how it works. Uline.com. ULINE.com. Did I spell that right? Okay. E.com. Y'all writing this down? Is this good stuff? All right. The third one is Grainger. I'll go with Grainger.com. Now, these are all suppliers where you can buy supplies for maybe your office or wherever you have home office, wherever you have your setup at. These are supplies that you could use for your business. Okay, maybe for personal stuff too. But we're building business credit. Okay, Grainger.com. I spelled it wrong. Did I spell it? I sure did. Grainger. How is it spelled? Oh, Grainger. No I. Thank you, Alicia. No I. So just Granger.com. If you Google it, you'll find it. Okay, there we go. All right, so those are three what we call net 30 accounts, meaning if you never heard of the term net 30s, it means that you will be able to buy the things for your business and pay it back within 30 days. Okay. There's also other terms out there, net 60, net 90, but where you want to start off first is net 30s. These three trade lines, we call them vendors or trade lines. Okay. You want to start with these three because they will approve you without any business credit whatsoever. You can go out and set up these accounts tonight, tomorrow. Okay. Remember to give them your EIN, enter your EIN when you set up these accounts. Remember, we're trying to look like a real business. And if you have an EIN, they will treat you like a real business. They say, oh, okay, this person means business. They got an EIN. They got it together, right? We want to look as professional as possible. I talked about this yesterday. Okay. All right, Quill, Uline, and Grainger. So I have all of those. I don't have Grainger. I have another one. And then once you establish those, they take about 3 months to report to Dun & Bradstreet. Remember, Dun & Bradstreet is your credit reporting agency for business. So once it shows up on the credit report, Dun & Bradstreet, then you can move to the next level. Okay. Now I'm coming out with an ebook. I was hoping to have it done by this time, by this third day of our challenge, so I could offer and say, hey, it's ready. You can go and get it. But it is not ready. So I should have it done by Sunday, hopefully. And then I'll put it out there. Make sure that you guys are going to, let me pull up, and I'll put it in the group too. So make sure you guys are in the live streaming group. I'll put it out over there. And then also you can go to bit.ly/LLC challenge. Let me put it in here, bit.ly/LLC challenge. Okay, let me pin it. All right, there, the comment is pinned on Instagram. All right, so if you go there, you're also signing up to receive all of the grants and the ebook offer and everything. So I have an ebook coming out, Business Credit 2.0, and it's going to give you the next level of business credit, because after you have established your net 30 accounts and they are reporting, remember they have to report in order to move to the next level, then you can start working on the trade lines like your department store accounts, your fleet cards. And I have my fleet card. Fleet card is the card that gives you your gas. It's your gas card. I'm using Fuel Man for one of my businesses. Oh, and if you have more than one business like I do, sign up for these net 30 accounts and any other business account for each and every business. You'll look around and you'll have over $100,000 worth of business credit. But the fuel card is like the next level department store cards for the business, in the business name, right? In the business name. Remember, if you're using your personal vehicle, you're using, this one's S&M African Boutique. If you're using your personal vehicle for business, you want to have a fuel card so that you can, again, we're building business credit, but we don't want to keep tapping into our reserves to fuel our vehicle. Remember, we have a cash flow problem. Always think you have a cash flow problem, and you'll always have money. Okay, it's like I got a cash flow problem. I can't touch my account. I need to go figure out how I can charge it so I can get the things that I need. So again, this gives you time to pay it back, and you're still being able to get fuel and zip around the city. All right. So then the next level, we're moving on to credit cards in the business name. You can purchase vehicles. You can get auto loans in the business name. So it's one level at a time, or one tier at a time, as you build business credit. If you can't wait, if you say, oh, I need this right away, maybe you're in a bind and you need something for your business, then go ahead and use your social security number. I'm not saying that you can't. I'm just saying that you can build using your EIN only. But if you're in a bind, then you got to do what you got to do. Okay. If you got good credit, pretty decent credit, then go ahead and give them your social so you can get the stuff you need for your business. Okay. Does that make sense, everybody? All right. Now it's 10:16. Okay. Grants. Let's get into grants. All right. SBA.gov. Y'all write this down. I'm not going to type it in because I got to get through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think. SBA.gov. SBA provides limited small business grants. Remember, I told you they're micro lenders as well. And they also have grants to states, entities, also eligible community organizations to help promote entrepreneurship. So you need to be looking everywhere for funding for your business. So SBA.gov. Also, your local entrepreneur organizations or community organizations. One that comes to mind all the time for Nebraska is Nebraska Enterprise Fund. That's the state that I live in, so I'm very familiar with them. But depending on what state you live in, there is always a community organization that receives funding from the government, and they turn around and give the money out to small business owners. Okay, so look for them as well as the big dogs. Okay, y'all writing this down? SBA.gov. All right, the next one is SBAgrants.gov. This is another entity of Small Business Administration, SBA. The Small Business Innovation Research Program, SBIR, is a highly competitive program that encourages small business to explore their technological potential and provides the incentive to profit from its commercialization. So everybody is for businesses, business owners. We want to be able to do whatever we want and make money from it. Okay, there's a free enterprise world, right? Or country. So all these organizations are backing up small business owners. Go over there, SBAgrants.gov. Just type in grants.gov and it'll come up. The next one is uschamber.com. uschamber.com. They have 51 grants, loans, and programs to benefit your small business. So I'm giving you all of these links to potential possibility of funding for your small business. That's what they're there for. A lot of it is government backed, so they're receiving money from the government. There's also corporations that do it as well. You just have to know who they are. That's why I say get into my group, because when I do get one from like Pepsi or some of these other companies, these corporations, they're also having grants and opportunities to help small business owners grow and fund their business. The next one, Amber, I found this one, Amber Grants with the S for women.com. Amber Grants with an S for women.com. You found the right place for small business grants for women in Nebraska. So that's Nebraska specific. Okay, that's Nebraska specific. All right. The next one is, and I'll make a list and put it in the group as well in case you can't write this down. Fundbox.com, Fundbox.com. Business financing up to $150,000. Apply in minutes without impacting your credit score. Okay. Now, some of these grants, they may want to ask for a social security number. It's up to you whether you want to give it to them or not. Okay. We're trying to get funding for our business. So if you want to, it's totally up to you. But you can definitely, we talked about building business credit using your EIN only. That's building business credit. But if you're trying to apply for a grant, they're going to ask you for your social security number. Okay, just know that. All right. NAV.com, NAV.com, NAV.com. More than 1.4 million business owners use NAV today. They've launched the NAV Small Business Grant to give $10,000 to help a deserving business take their business or their company to the next level. Okay, so go there. They're very popular, NAV.com, and apply for whatever they have over there. Another one, list.org. I remember this one coming out last year, LISC.org. Grants of up to $10,000 each to small business owners to help meet their most immediate needs. Eligible expenses including paying rent and utilities. All right, LISC.org, list.org. All right, the last one, home.treasury.gov. This is the U.S. Department of Treasury. This is regarding the Paycheck Protection Program. So if you have employees, some of you all here might have employees. Remember the PPP came out to help you with paying and getting your employees back into the office or back into your restaurant or whatever. The Paycheck Protection Program is providing small businesses with the resources they need to maintain their payroll, hire back their employees that have been previously laid off. When the pandemic hit, it affected a lot of small businesses, and they had to let their employees go or lay them off, or put them back to part-time even, because they weren't getting enough money. There was no business coming in, so they couldn't keep up with payroll. Payroll is a big expense when you're a business owner and you have employees. That's one of the biggest things that you are writing a check for. And we need our employees, right? So we got to be able to make payroll is what we say. We got to be able to have the money to pay our employees. So this particular home.treasury.gov helps with the Paycheck Protection Program. Okay. Let me know if y'all have any questions. That's all of the grants that I'm going to go over with tonight. Like I said, in the group, I will share any and all grants that come my way. So you want to be over there so you can catch them when they come. Okay. Also get on the list, bit.ly/LLC challenge. You'll get them via email as well. So however, not everybody's on Facebook. So there's another way to receive this information. You can receive it via email if you just go to the link and sign up. That's bit.ly/LLC challenge. Let me know if y'all have any questions. Here's one out here. Oh, hold on. I forgot to go from my banner back to my comments. I got all these comments. Thank you, Devanis. She says UStreasurer.com or chamber.com. Thanks for keeping up with the list for me, please. Thank you so much, Alicia. She was typing them into home.treasury.gov, list.org. Thank you guys so much. NAV.com and AmberGrantsForWomen.com. Thank you so much. You guys have been keeping up. All right. Fund. F-U. It's actually FUNDBOX. Okay. Fundbox.com. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, ladies. All right. Let's see. Any other? Okay. I think I got them all. SBA. Grants.gov. Nebraska Enterprise Fund. And SBA.gov. All right. Thank you. That is a big help. I appreciate that. Okay. Thank you. There we go. There's the correction. Fund, FUND, box.com. So there is a wealth of grants to get you started. Now the problem becomes, when do I have time to sit down and apply for all these grants? So you'll have to solve that problem. If it's just you, then you're going to have to make time. on a Sunday when it's slow, and maybe just apply for one every Sunday. There's ways around it. Maybe you have a team and you have a grant writer. They could do this work. This is like a whole job. If you really are trying to get grants for your nonprofit or for your business, it takes time to apply for these, and you've got to strategically, answer the questions that they ask, give them the information that they ask, and have everything ready to go. And once you start applying for them, you'll see some of the questions are repetitive, and so you'll be ready and you'll know how to answer them. Get with a grant writer. If you have a friend that's a grant writer, or someone that you know that's a grant writer, or if you can hire a grant writer, that works too, because they're familiar with the way grants are, the questions that they ask, and they know how to respond to those questions. Remember, it's all about strategy. It's all about strategy in business. So whatever it takes to get it done, but get it done. And grants are a very important part of a nonprofit, because I know that that's what they're relying on, is money to help fund the mission, right? And small businesses, there's grants out there for you too. All right. So again, the business credit ebook, Business Credit 2.0, you're welcome, Alicia, is coming. So I will let you know when that's ready, and I'll post it in the group. And if you're on the list, bit.ly/LLC challenge, you'll get the offer through your email. Also, hit me up, set an appointment. Go to calendly.com/advanced tax to schedule an appointment for your LLC registration if you need help with that. I'm making another run to Lincoln, y'all, on Monday. On Monday. So if you want to be in that batch and you want to get your business registered or your nonprofit registered on Monday, you better hit me up by Sunday. Okay? All right. Thank you so much for typing that in, Alicia. Calendly.com/advanced tax. And then you can schedule an appointment with me. All right. Any other questions, comments, or concerns? I did it. It's 10:27. I didn't want to go past 10:30. It's late. It's time to go to bed. All right. It's going to be a big weekend. So there's a lot going on here in Omaha, Nebraska. The Berkshire Hathaway stockholders meeting. Everybody's flying in that owns that Warren Buffett stock, right? They're flying in, and there's a big rally, Trump rally. He's actually coming in Omaha this weekend as well. So it's going to be busy out here in these streets. So y'all be safe out here. Keep running your businesses. Remember, the first day of the week is Sunday, not Monday. So get ahead of the game, get out here and build business credit, get your LLCs formed, your nonprofits registered with Secretary of State, get your EIN, get your DUNS number, get your virtual address, get your bank account set up, get your social media pages done, get it all going, apply for these grants. I thank you everyone for joining me each day or whatever day you could through this LLC formation challenge. I appreciate you all. It's been really, really fun taking you from A to Z. Now I want to see these things being accomplished. I'm going to send you the checklist so you could literally have the steps right there, and you can check off the boxes as you achieve these things. That's what a challenge is for, is to push you to the next level. Let's see if we can get all of this done. All right. And y'all let me know. Say, hey, Martine, I got this done. You guys, I'm going to be back, on live stream, checking on y'all. We're going to continue to talking about business and nonprofits and things like that. I'll be bringing back Side Hustle Night School like I do after the tax season. So stay tuned for that. Nichelle, it was very nice meeting you here on the live. She says, thank you, Martine Corte. Great information. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Carol Jean-Pierre says, amen. That's right. We got to get out here. We got to get this money, y'all. I want y'all to be in position before the next drop. Okay. A lot of people wasn't in position when SBA wrote out the economic injury disaster loan, and that was for all of the businesses, but you had to have your business registered with Secretary of State, and you had to have your taxes done. So again, Advanced Tax Solutions is out here to help you accomplish those goals and get you legitimized out here so that you can be fundable and receive money. We need access to money, and I don't want anybody to have a problem getting access to money because they weren't set up properly. Remember, when you're applying for grants or business credit cards or trying to get your net 30s, everybody is going to check you out. So you need to be on the list with the Secretary of State. You need to be in the Dun and Bradstreet list. You need to have your bank account set up. So when they do that verification check, they'll say, oh, yes, Carol Jean-Pierre, yes, she's got a business bank account. Oh, yes, she's registered with Secretary of State. Oh, yes, she's got a DUNS number. She's got a business bank account because, you know, the application, they ask for your business bank account so they can drop that money in there, right? So virtual address is important too. All right, they want to be able to see, do you have a business address? Okay. Also, get registered with 411. That's a listing, a directory. You want to have your business and your nonprofit. I forgot to talk about that. Your business and your nonprofit listed there. They'll check for you there. You need to be able to show up. Have you tried Googling your business? I used to do this years ago. I would type in S&M African Boutique. Boom, we popped up everywhere because I post on social media. Don't you know those postings on social media shows up in the Google search when you use hashtags? I don't want to get into a whole nother conversation because I keep going, y'all. It's 10:31. But if you type in your business name and see if you pop up in Google, type it in Google. You need to be found in Google. You can get a Google listing. I didn't talk about this. I'll come back out next week and talk about this. You need to get a Google listing. That's very easy to do. You need to be in the 411 industry or directory. Okay. Is this good information, y'all? I'm dropping some gems right now. Usually at the tail end is when the good stuff comes. You need to be found. They're going to Google you. See if your business or your nonprofit shows up. If it doesn't, you got some work to do, and I'll help you. But you guarantee that advanced tax is going to show up in Google. I make sure that, and I have a Google listing as well. A Google listing is separate from your website. It's an actual Google listing. Okay, so people can find you. All right, everybody, that's all I'm going to talk about tonight. I got a big day tomorrow and Saturday, but y'all have a good evening and a great weekend. Thank you again for following me through the challenge, and I'll come back and we'll do recaps when I come back next week, okay? Hi, Charnette Bradley. She says, yes, good information. Thank you. I'm so happy that this was helpful to y'all. And like I said, we got to get in position to get the money or we're not going to get it. All right, let's get to the back. Let's get this money. It's for us. Let's get in position to receive it. All right, y'all stay blessed. I'll see y'all on the next live stream. Have a good night. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.